Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, November 22nd, 2018, and a happy Thanksgiving to all our US viewers. And today, in our Tech News, we have Facebook that is going to appeal the fine that it had in the UK for the Cambridge Analytica scandal. And also, we learned that after being criticized, and more voices are actually being heard here, Mark Zuckerberg said, nope, I am not going to step down as CEO of Facebook. You can't count on that. Well, maybe some people have spotted the new Samsung Galaxy 10 coming later, or at the beginning of next year, basically, at a developer conference. Some people actually said that there was something that looked like a phone that was foldable, that maybe was a Samsung phone, and possibly maybe the Galaxy 10. So if that is true, well, it seems that maybe the Samsung Galaxy 10 will be the first foldable phone on the market. So many are looking to 2019 and wondering what is going to be there. I mean, we're only barely a little more than a month away from the new year. And after all, there's a lot of stuff and technology is moving at a fast pace. And one of the things, or two of the things actually, that are actually being talked about a lot, flexible screens and phones. I would guess Samsung might not be the only one that will do this. And of course, the invasion of the assistants, be it the Google or the Amazon or whatever other assistants you have. But what else is going to be the 2019 trend? That's going to be interesting to see, as it seems that VR, virtual reality, is kind of a thing of the past. Well, more problems are showing up for the October 2018 update. A certain number of users are running into Intel driver problems. When you hook up a screen through the HDMI port on some specific Intel devices with specific Intel drivers, there's no sound. And some users are actually complaining of Windows Media Player crashing. Honestly, if you're still using Windows Media Player, I don't know, you're living in the past. You need to move on. But anyways, we'll talk about that. We'll have a update on the October 2018 update today on our channel. Well, 500,000 Android users have downloaded malware on their devices through 13 different apps that come from the same developer and that are driving games. And basically, they were in the Google Play Store, and we don't really know what the malware was doing because there's really no hint as to what actually it did on their devices. But, once again, a little warning that some of the Google Play Store apps might sometimes not be the best. And of course, that's why I recommend at least having something like the free version of Malwarebytes anti-malware, so you can scan your device to make sure everything's all right. Well, it's done. After you couldn't really have much Apple stuff and Apple gear through the Amazon store, well, now it seems that it's there. If you want to buy some Apple gear, you can now go to the Amazon store, and basically you buy them from the Apple website, but through Amazon. I guess they probably had some kind of deal. There were a few little things about Apple, but not a lot. Nowadays, apparently everything that Apple sells is available through the Amazon store. Talking of Amazon, Amazon Australia had blocked the international sites of Amazon. And one of the reasons was that it wanted to make sure that you actually go and purchase your stuff through the local Amazon. But the problem is, and I could see it here in Canada, a lot of the stuff that you see on international sites are often not available on the local sites. And that made Amazon actually reverse its decision. And now you can actually go and shop again on the international sites if you're in Australia. So Edward Snowden, 5 years and a half, almost 5 years and a half ago, in June of 2013, working for the NSA, and decided to disclose to the world the tools that are being used and how extensive the spying of the agency on the world. And of course, he is still somewhere in exile in Russia or whatever. And basically, A lot of people are wondering, is there a left legacy to this? Well, one of the legacies that apparently it did change our outlook and understand that the governments and the law enforcement are spying on us way more than maybe we would have thought before that. And of course, I think it's just a way of knowing and letting everybody know we got to be careful with what we do online. Robotexts are on the rise, and this is, of course, bots that are sending text messages to your phone and for all sorts of reasons and trying to lure you into bad deals or all sorts of scams. The FCC wants carriers to make a bigger effort in blocking robotexts. And the carriers, well, they answered back to Agit Pine saying, hey, we already block robotexts the best we can. And if we do more, because that's what the FCC wants, they want the carriers to do more. Carriers say, well, it's because if we actually increase our blocking, what's going to happen is that we are going to block intentional texts that will never reach destination, and that there's a war going on here that we got to be careful where we cross the line. Well, if you, of course, I've used this a few times. If you want to find your phone, you can locate your phone, of course, by going to the Google website and and find your phone. But what's cool about this now is that if you update a map of the room or of the indoor map of the house or business that you have, well, not only will it now let you know where your phone is outside, it will also let you know in what room you left your phone if you ever lose it. So for that to work, of course, you got to send a plan of the indoors of your house or your business. And of course, this has another effect. And now Google will not only know how the all the mapping outside, it'll actually know all the mapping inside. Foxconn is, of course, a major supplier of parts, and many phones, including the iPhone, are basically built there. And this company says that in 2019 they'll have a write-off of $2.9 billion. And the reason why? Competition is really getting very tough, and it's actually having its toll on Foxconn also. So basically, we hear all of these companies that are having more difficulty selling their smartphones. This, of course, will have a toll on the production in these companies like Foxconn. And this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, November the 22nd, 2018. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.